Hello, everybody. Did I leave my last live on? And you guys just were playing around with it? It's the Pearl of Wisdom show. And I'm not getting any views on my last TikTok for some reason. 3. Wow. All right. Well, I'm about to go live on that too. So we'll see how many people come in and play today. Live. There we go. So today we're going to rate every team's forwards, like all the forwards, their top 9 or whatever, top 12, and see who's got the best forwards in the league and who doesn't. I might do this as a video as well. I just might. Once we get a bunch of people in here so we can do that sort of thing. Hey, whoever's in there, thank you very much. Welcome to the live. Woo! All right. I was on a little earlier. I was trying to find some people to help me out with my goaltender tandem video that I did, which I'll be putting out later on this evening. But nobody came on. Nobody. So I just did it by myself. But what do we have? We have Fiala signing a 1-year deal. That makes sense, actually. First of all, man, it's tough because I don't know if they're going to be able to keep him under the cap with signing of Kaprizov and all that kind of stuff like that. And if he just crushes it here in the next, if he just crushes it this year, he might price himself out of Minnesota, which that's going to be tough because it's only a 1-year deal. He will be a restricted free agent, so they would be able to trade him, which I suppose works out all right. Then another team would have to be able to do that sort of thing, to be able to give him a contract and all that kind of stuff like that. So tough. I mean, works for both, I guess. Fiala's kind of got a gamble on himself here that he can crush it this year and be able to be worthy of over $5 million next year. I think probably you could make a case that he already is worth more than 5. He probably could have been given a long term at, hey, how you doing, CL? Haven't seen you in a while. We're just waiting for some people to come in here, and we're gonna rate either the forwards or the defensemen. I don't know. Yeah, Adam Erne signed. That was a nice little deal. Just over $1 million for a guy who put up pretty decent points. I've always liked Adam Erne. I've been a big Adam Erne fan. When Detroit picked him up, I was like, all right, on. Good to, yeah, a lot of people are on vacation right now. Hey, how you doing, Raising King? Welcome to the live in YouTube. We're on YouTube right now doing a live show. So if you want to come on, My NHL Pearls of Wisdom on YouTube, go check it out. I got TikTok going now, CL, at the same time as I'm doing this. So if you guys are hockey fans, you can comment there, or you can go over to My NHL Pearls of Wisdom on YouTube. Anyways, I was thinking we were going to rate the forwards for all 32 teams from A to F. How does that sound to you? But we're going to wait till we get at least 5 concurrents coming in here at one time, and then we'll start. And you can do that at TikTok too if you're listening. Tell me what your rating for each team's forwards are. The San Jose Sharks. Well, it's simple that that Kane's just not going to play. He'll be sitting at home or something. Unfortunate I don't know what they're going to do. He's got a no movement clause too, so he's got to work with them a little bit. I guess just sit him until he agrees to go to Europe or something to stay in skating shape. Because I wouldn't put him in the minors either. I wouldn't want that toxic attitude with my young players in the minors. No way. So he either goes to the AHL or something. I don't know. I'm not buying him. You can't buy him out now because the buyout window is over. So you can trade him and retain, but nobody even wants him. Nobody wants Kane for nothing. You can't. You could retain his whole salary and nobody would want him. So Kane's in hot doo-doo for sure, no doubt about it. When you got guys actually saying we're not, there's apparently the San Jose Sharks guys are saying we're not playing if he's playing. So now you gotta, if you bring Kane in, you're gonna have other guys that won't show up, won't play. So they gotta tell him to stay home. Stay home or go to Europe. Get your agent on the phone and see if you can go to Europe or something. We'll pay your salary to play over there. Yeah, Atu. Yeah, it gets it gets his league minimum contract, which we'll see how he does next year. Very odd. He was like considered a number one. He was considered a first overall like a year and a half ago, and he ends up being a second rounder. I don't know what, and like they didn't even take him to play on the Finnish team. So I don't know what this kid's problem is. Is commitment, you know. He's young, right? So you get weird stuff happen, like, you know, fall in love with a girl and question whether you want to be a hockey player. There's been a couple players that have done that, actually, and then regretted it afterwards. Like, what the heck? You know, stuff like that. But I mean, when you're talking about young minds like that, they do some weird things. I don't know, just maturity. 18 years old, that's right. 18, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in your head that doesn't make sense. What level of importance? I remember when I was 18, man, I didn't realize the importance of things, of what to do. Like, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. You know, everything seemed not that important. So I think that's kind of what's going on with him. I'm sure he'll grow out of it. And if he does, the Islanders probably just got a freaking stud at second over in the second round. But whatever it was, it had to be something fairly significant for people to pass on him like that. Yeah, Austin Matthews is out. That's not that big of a deal, though. He'll be fine. He finally decided to do the surgery on the wrist, which probably has something to do with why he didn't score too much in the playoffs, I would say. I think there was some injuries, and that's the thing is young players like that are learning what it means to play through injuries or play with injuries. Because in the playoffs, people look at some of the amazing things we've watched with players playing with broken feet, and you know, you hear about Sagan. I guess that injury he played through in Dallas was just stupid. Like, it was just no way he should have been playing. But they freeze it up and they get it so it's moving, and they do, and it's insane. Hey, Mercer, I left my live on there, did I? How you doing? I must have left my live on there because I saw you guys were commenting on my live. I came on live a little earlier. I was trying to get a bunch of people together to rate the goaltenders duels for all the teams. I was going to do it for a video, but I couldn't get anybody on. I was on for like a half an hour. Nobody came on, so I just said, screw it. I did the video myself. Now I'll post it later. I'll post it later tonight. Well, it was I must have been doing the video at the time. I must have been doing the video and I was live at the same time. Yeah, I heard about that. Ottawa Senators want Jack Eichel, but I don't know how that's going to work. Who would they? I mean, they're going to take on a $10 million a year contract. I don't know. That doesn't make much sense to me. That I heard that rumor. It just doesn't make much sense to me. Like, if you were to trade Eichel to Ottawa, talking about hockey, buddy, that's what the title says, hockey talk. Hockey, 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 NHL hockey. If you were to trade Eichel to Ottawa, what are you going to give up? Norris, I guess, first. Eichel billboard in Buffalo? No, I didn't. Let me look it up. Talking hockey. Do I like Connor McDavid? Yeah, yeah, I love Connor McDavid. Do you have any wigs for sale? Hey, who is that knows about my wigs? No chance that he goes to Ottawa? Why do you say that? I wouldn't say no chance. I would have said no chance that Fleury goes to Chicago too. Aren't trade requests a pain in the neck? Are you sure that's a real billboard though? I think somebody probably put it on there. Apparently there's a billboard going on in somebody paid for a billboard that says, aren't trade requests a pain in the neck? Free Jack. Wonder if that was his agent. If somebody did that, it would be. Well, he's going to have to pay $10 million to someone. Alpha, I'm talking to a guy on TikTok who says that Melnick won't pay the money at $10 million. He's going to have to pay somebody at $10 million. So might as well be Eichel. As long as he knows he's totally healthy, that he's going to be totally healthy like the doctors say that he's going to be. That's the big thing for anybody to trade him. Their doctors have to say that. Eichel maybe, he would be there. Eichel and Stützle are very similar to each other. I think it would have to be Norris, maybe Brandstrom, and their first next year, or something like that. Maybe more than that. I don't know. That first next year, perceptually speaking, could be very high, but if Eichel can truly be ready and is and fully healthy, just imagine Eichel and Tkachuk. Eichel and Brady Tkachuk, if Eichel is totally healthy, that would be freaking sick, man. Hey, you can, yeah, you can go. I'm sure you can find this bow tie somewhere out there. No, I would not give up Tkachuk. I would not. I can't do it. I can't get it in my. I can't do it. I can't give up Tkachuk even for Eichel. I don't even. Oh my gosh, I love Tkachuk so much. I think we Norris. I'd almost give up Shabbat before I give up Tkachuk. I freaking love that guy. I love that guy. If I get Eichel, I don't want to lose Tkachuk. You can have a whole bunch of other stuff. I'd give up Stützle before I give up Tkachuk. Like I just love Tkachuk is the guy that's going to win championships for you. So even if I knew Tkachuk was going to be, if I'm Buffalo, I want Tkachuk for sure, absolutely. It just seems like a weird trade too because it would be right in the division. Yeah. Marty, how you doing, Marty? We're talking hockey here. Once we get 5 concurrents over here, we're going to on YouTube. I'm doing it on YouTube. Once we get 5 concurrents, we are going to start doing rating the forwards for every team. And so tap that like button there, tap that screen, get more people in here that like hockey. Give me another package deal for Norris. It's got to be Norris because they're going to want a center in return. Maybe Norris, Pinto, and a first. It's hard not to give up anybody. Like, it's hard to say. Do I think Eichel is a better player on the ice than Tkachuk? Yes, I do. At his best, he is. But it's just that if I'm going to win a championship, I want a Tkachuk and an Eichel on my team. So I want to work out the deal that I keep Tkachuk. I'll give up a bunch of other stuff, but I want them both. I want them both. That's the thing. I have a very tough time trading Tkachuk. Now, if I thought for a second that whole rumor about Matthew Tkachuk and him was true, Marty, what is my fave team? It's either Edmonton, Vegas, and Philadelphia are my 3 faves. They think he'll demand. I don't know what I don't know what's out there right now. It depends on what the offer is out there. Oh man, I have a hard time giving up Tkachuk. Like, even for a player like Eichel, I don't know if I could do it. Especially plus, like if you got to add more onto Tkachuk straight across. I'm that high on Tkachuk. Like, I just love the guy so much. I really think that he's a guy that he just has that X factor that will win championships for people. He's like Corey Perry with more scoring and tougher and everything. I just freaking love him, man. I love him. I love both the Tkachuks. Hey, how you doing, Kayla? Welcome to the stream, we're talking NHL hockey here. I'm pretty sure that's what they'll be asking for, too. They're going to want Tkachuk or Stützle. I'd give Stützle if they were going to do that. I don't know why. Okay, Seattle Kraken want Morgan Rielly. Actually, it might actually be a good thing for them to get a guy like Morgan Rielly, because they have a very not a very good puck moving defense. So might not be a bad idea, actually. Yeah. I don't know what they would give up for that. That would be an interesting trade. Morgan Rielly to Seattle. Let me bring up Seattle here. Morgan Rielly to Seattle. I think Dunskoy would probably be part of that deal, but Morgan Rielly is making $5 million this year. He's going to have to want to stay in Seattle. So maybe like, I don't know, Vince Dunn and Jonas Donskoy. Although that would put them well over the cap. So, but yeah, that would put them well over the cap, I think. Do they have any room at all in Toronto for cap room? No, not really. No, zero. So that deal might happen, but I think it would happen closer to the trade deadline, where Toronto has more cap space, because Vince Dunn is never going to cost them too much more money. And then, Donskoy's making $4 for a couple of years, so not bad. I think I would do that, Kyle. Stützle, Norris, and a second for Eichel. You on TikTok there. What do you think of that? Stützle, Norris, and a second for Eichel. Thank you, Jaboy Damien, for following me. Right on. I think I would do that. Oh, we hit 5 concurrents. Okay, who are the 5 concurrents? Let me know in the comment section. We're going to play rating teams forwards. Rating teams forwards. We hit 5 concurrents. So I would do that deal. I hate giving up Stützle, but for Eichel, and like you said, Tkachuk being able to be, Eichel and Tkachuk being able to play in the together on a top line, I think it would be worth it. That would be just absolutely disgusting. What would that leave them? And then they still have what? What's his name? Batherson. So that would be one killer top line, and then they would just have to work on. Then they just have to work on getting. Unfortunately, their second and third line would take a hit, but. And they got to wait for some guys to mature there, or go get some more players to fill that second line rollout, second line out. But that would be one sick top line for sure. Hey, we're talking hockey here. So yeah, okay. Yeah, Stützle could make that look like a very even, if not maybe even Buffalo winning it. But that could be very close, and it would depend on the second round pick that they get. I wonder if you do it closer to the deadline. If Ottawa's like doing really well, you might be able to get a first out of it. Maybe. Depending how badly they want them. But then the thing is it's within the division, so you're gonna be playing Eichel a lot now. Okay, so we're gonna play rate each team's forwards. We're gonna try to do it in alphabetical order. Okay, so from A to F, we're going to rate each team's forwards. And we're starting with the lowly Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim Ducks. We're rating from A to F. What is the Anaheim Ducks forwards? I think that one's a pretty easy one. D. Mercer rates Anaheim Ducks a D. Yeah, I like Troy Terry. That's not a rating though, Whitechel. What rating would you give the Anaheim Ducks? You got more people coming in here. For those coming in here, we're rating each team's forwards from all 32 teams. We're going to try to get it done in an hour and a half here. So far, Kyle Mercer has Anaheim as a D. I give Anaheim D-. Also, we can talk about whatever the hell else you want to talk about too. This is just for fun. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty depressing looking group there. Whitechel's giving him a C. Mercer, wow, that's a high rating. Whitechel C. Who do you think gets them up that high? And maybe if Trevor Zegras goes off, Steele and like they got a lot of guys that got to step up this year, I would say. Interesting one though, Whitechel. All right. Well, I don't even. Yeah, CL is like a D too. you got CL's got a D. Yeah, okay. So we got D, C, D. Geez, you almost got to give him a D plus then. We'll give him a D plus based on everybody's, because we got a D. I got a D minus. And then a C, so we'll go D plus. D to F. Yeah, F is pretty harsh because the next team might be getting that. The Arizona Coyotes. The Arizona Coyotes. Where the heck are they? Arizona Coyotes. Okay. Mercer says F. I say F. Weichel says E. F minus. Hi, how you doing, guys? You like, okay, wait a sec. You like the name, as in you like the name Anaheim Ducks? Is that what you were saying, CL? You like the name Anaheim Ducks? Okay, so far I'm pretty sure CL will give them an F too. Coyotes get an F. They also had an F for goaltending in my video too. It's pretty bad. F for everything. Holy crap. F plus. Oh, players on the Ducks he likes. Okay. I was like, how could you like the name? They gotta change that name, man. Before at least they were Mighty Ducks, and then they took the Mighty out. The Mighty was not the problem. If you're gonna be a duck in a team, you might as well be a mighty one. Now you're not even a mighty one. You're just a duck. Just splashing around. Barely can walk. Anyways. Okay. I know it's to do with that movie, but... Okay, next we got Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins forwards after all of that stuff that they did there. I mean, the big problem is still up the middle after Chernak is leaving. Besides that, and then I love that third line of Halla, Noshik, Foligno if they keep it like that. But Hall, Coyle, and Smith? Eesh. Boston Bruins. Bruins, okay, you got Weichel says A. Mercer says B. Okay, whoever, if you're new here, we're rating every NHL team's forwards. So just let us know, or you can just listen, but put it in there in the comment. We're going to average it all out, and whatever we come up with as an average for our pick is what the rating they're going to have. And I'm going to do a video on it. So far we got Weichel with an A for Boston, Mercer with the B. Okay. You like Zegras, Comtois, Steele, and Raquel. Yeah, Steele, it looks like he's kind of like a third line guy now. None of them are putting up enough offense. I had Bruins. I like the. You got that top line that's just crazy. B plus, which would be the average. So I guess it just really sticks out that second line center is not there. And their scoring depth is still not spectacular, although Hull makes it a little better. B or B plus seems pretty close there. Whiteshell A. What puts you on an A there? Just because that crazy top line? Not just because. That's valid. That top line is absolutely insane. But I'm just not sure what Hull's going to do with Charlie Coyle as their second line center this year. Apparently, they were looking hard at Dano, but they got outbid for him. Okay, it looks like that's all the people contributing, so I'm going to go. We got an average, so we got an average of B plus, so we're going to go B plus. Next. I believe it's Calgary. The Calgary Flames. Picking up Coleman. I love Mangiapane. Like, this is one of those teams where it's like, certain players I really love, and then there's so many underperformers like Monahan and stuff like that. Okay, I got mine in my head. Wow. Oh my gosh. Weichel says D minus. And Mercer says C minus. Holy crap. I even gave him a little more credit than you guys did. But Monahan's pretty bad. So, wow. I think that's got to be a C minus then. Because I was going to give him a C. D minus puts him C, C plus. Okay, so we have two C's, a C minus, and a D minus. So I think a C minus would be the average there. C minus for the Flames. All right, so next on TikTok there, if you're there, we're rating every NHL team's forwards. That's what we're doing here at My NHL Pearls of Wisdom on YouTube. You can go into the bio and click it, and you can come on with all these guys here as we rate each team, and you can put in your ratings too. Or you can just put in the comment section right here. How you doing, buddy? All right, next. Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina Hurricanes. Okay. Wow, I think this one could be all over the board. Carolina Hurricanes. You got, I mean, top six looks pretty nasty as long as Trocheck can stay healthy. Svechnikov, Aho, Teravainen, Niederreiter, Trocheck, Nietzsche. Then Martinuk, Stahl, Fast. Nothing wrong with that. Lorentz, Stefan, Levo. Not bad. Not bad. What are we missing in there? They're green. I don't know. That's pretty darn good. I'll see what you guys say here. What do you got for Carolina? Mercer's got B+. And CL's got B for Carolina. Wow. What do you got? Is that Weichel said D? So Weichel said C- for Carolina? Wow. You're a harsh critic there, John Weichel. Holy smokes. You're keeping the average down, which is good. You need that. B+, B, C-. So what do we do with that? What's the average on that? Because, I got B+. So I guess the average would be B. We're giving them a B. This is going to be a fun video when I do it. Okay. What do we got? Next, I think it's Chicago now. Yeah. The Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago Blackhawks have their, stud Kirby Dach. Hasn't had a full season yet, but and then of course Kane and Taze will be back. Nylander, Borgstrom, Strome, little bit suspect on that third line. Very offensive team, my gosh. Hardly a shutdown guy in the bunch here. It's all pure offense, right? So this will be interesting to see what you guys take. Okay, so Weichel for Chicago is a B. Mercer's a C+. Mercer likes those guys that can play defense, right? Interesting. And we're just waiting on CL. I have a feeling people would be all over the board on this one. Yeah. Mercer's got C+. Weichel's got B. Did you put B down, CL? Is that what you did? Okay, it's a B. Oh, B-. B-, B-. Let me look at that again. Chicago. Because they're going to do more than you think. Kubalik is a beast. Tyler Johnson was a nice pickup. Okay, what do you guys got then? Or what do you got? Or what? B-, C+, B. Yeah, I'll go B minus. B minus. There we go. So it's an average of B minus. Okay, let's see what we got next. Should be Edmonton, I think. No, Colorado is next. Colorado Avalanche. Wow, that's got to be. Okay, we'll see. I better not say anything. I mean, that's... I'll just see what you guys got. Because they did lose a little bit. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? We're rating each team's forwards from A plus to F minus. And we're on the Colorado Avalanche. Thanks for coming in, Lauren. Mercer says A plus. Whoops. Avalanche. Mercer says A plus. Weichel says A. Lauren, what do you think? Colorado Avalanche offense from A plus to F minus. And CL. A plus, A plus, A. Then Lauren and then me. Offense is B plus. We're not doing defense, so we'll do the defense some other time, Lauren. That's a good one, coaching. We could do that too. That'll be fun. This is the series we're going to be doing for a while. I already did goaltending. I did my own video on it, unfortunately. You'll have to watch that. But offense, because I tried to get on this morning, but there was nobody on. So we got B plus, A plus, A plus, A. So I'm going to say I got A. I think there's elements to their offense that I'm not really fond of. I don't have it as an A plus, but so we're going to give the Avalanche an A. We could do GMs. We can do anything here at Pearls of Wisdom Industries. You never know. You just never know. Next one. Now it's got to be Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus Blue Jackets. I don't think they're done, but we're going by what they're at the moment. I forgot that they picked up Sean Corrali. Could be a struggle. Columbus Blue Jackets. Yeah, I got your offense down. We're taking an average of everybody's. Weichel says C minus. Oh, Lauren's saying F. Big F for Lauren. F minus. Woo! Weichel's got C minus, F minus. Not looking good. I think we're at an average of about D minus here. I was going to give him a little better than an F. I was about, you got C plus? We're all over the map here. Holy smokes. I got D. I got a D. So, I mean, that center depth is horrible. Line is going to have to do something. I mean, yeah, it's not very good looking. Yeah. So we'll see if that scoring is a little better now that Tortorella's not coaching, but I agree with you, Kyle. I probably should be going F minus here, but C plus, F minus, C minus. I don't know if Lauren's still around. C plus, F minus, C minus. And I had D, so what do you give them? C plus, C minus. That would be average of C. I got a D. I think D minus. Oh, did you? How did I miss that, Lauren? Oh, blue is an F. Okay, so we got two Fs. Yeah, we got to go D minus. Blue Jackets. D minus. So we got D minus for the Blue Jackets. If you guys want to put in, if you're hockey fans and you want to put in we're doing ratings for each forward on TikTok. You can put your ratings down there in the comment section if you want. You're watching the My NHL Pearls of Wisdom show, which you can catch on YouTube. We're on YouTube right now. You can get the link in the bio. Next, the Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars. It's got a pretty interesting group. I mean, Ben say there's a lot of question marks here. Can Radulov stay from being injured? Sagan's coming off that big injury. Jamie Benn's been sliding, but then you got Crazy Robertson and Ropo Hintz is fantastic. Joe Pavelski doesn't seem to age. Bottom 9 is pretty solid for what a bottom 9 is supposed to do. That should be interesting what you guys put here. I think we'll be all over the place. Ooh, we're getting low here. John Weichel is saying this is forwards, not necessarily offense, because offense can include defense. It's just basically forwards. So, Weichel, you're giving Dallas an F minus? Why? That seems like it might be a team hater related response. Stars is C plus. Mercer C. Wow. Their forwards are a C plus and a C. This is B minus. CL is B minus. Yeah, you know, when you compare with the rest of the league, though, you got a couple guys there that, like Blake Como, what's he going to be at 36 now? Fax's offense has been slipping every year, but he is a good two-way guy, really good two-way guy. All right, I'll go B minus 2, I guess. So, going by that, Taylor Pollock, welcome. Hey, are you new? Taylor Pollock, did you come over from TikTok? Somebody, I got you. This is a Perlo dance for you, my friend, Taylor Pollock. Hopefully you got yourself all subbed up. And I'll send you a My NHL Pearls of Wisdom necklace if you subscribe, of course, Perlocoptered to your door, by Hernandez and Melissa. Okay, Taylor, sorry. Thanks for coming in. So you got B plus for Dallas. We're all over the map here. I got B minus. B plus kind of makes it skewed a little bit. We got C plus, C, B minus, B plus, and B minus. I think I got to go with the B minus on that average. Stars, B minus. Thank you for your contribution there, Mr. Pollock. Is that how you say it? Pollock or Pollock? Yeah, we already got the Ducks in, though. Can't put that in. We started right when we had 5 concurrents. So next we go. What's next? Detroit Red Wings forwards. Detroit Red Wings forwards. Remember, we're not necessarily talking about offense here. We're talking about forwards. So they could be not great offensively, but have such a solid group that it's okay. Detroit Red Wings. Actually, their top 6 this year is better than it has been, I guess. But Verana, Larkin, and Bertuzzi, Fabry, Pius Suter put up good. Didn't do too bad last year in Chicago. But their bottom 6, Nemeshnikov, Rasmussen, and Gagner. And then Smith-Foligno is finally going to get a chance. And Adam Erne. I think Erne should be playing higher. Gagner down here, Erne up. But what do you guys got there? A plus for who? F plus. Oh no, that's Flames. You're confusing me, but I can put it in for the rest. F, okay. D plus for Mercer. Oh wait, where did we didn't do Sabres yet, did we? I missed the Sabres. Thanks for reminding me. We'll do the Sabres after this, and I'll fit them into the alphabetical order. I don't know how I missed that. But anyways. Lauren, okay, C plus, CLC, Mercer D plus, and Pollock has F. Wow, we're all over the place here. I'm kind of on the D plus 2. So F, D plus C, C plus. The F will drag it down. C. I should have did this from 1 to 10, and then I could have took the numbers and averaged it out. But too late for that. C, D plus, F, C. All right. I guess I got C minus. Sounds like about a C minus or a D. Wings C plus. No, C minus. Wings C minus. Okay, we got to do Buffalo. I don't know how I missed Buffalo. And after Buffalo, we'll talk to the doggies for a bit. And I got to move them over. Right after Calgary. Okay. Buffalo. Pretty ugly. There's a lot of question marks there with Buffalo, I would say. F minus. C minus for Whitechili. He's higher on Buffalo than Mercer. You had D plus for who? Was that for the Red Wings? Okay, we went C minus, so that was all right. Mercer's F minus. Whitechill C. Lauren is D. Who are we missing? Mercer, Whitechill. Where's that Taylor Pollock? Oh, well, they're going to lose Eichel. There's no doubt about that. So we got F minus, C, D. We're at Buffalo now, CL. Did you already put one in for Buffalo? C? I think you put in a C. No, maybe you didn't. I don't know. If you want to put your ratings in, we're on the Buffalo Sabres TikTok, guys. Put your ratings for their forwards. We're doing their forwards. D minus. Okay. So we have Sabres. Okay, D, C, F, D minus. C, D. I got a D too, so I think it averages out to about a D. So Sabres, shit, I got to put them up here now. Sabres D. All right, we're gonna go take a break here, and we'll finish the rest of this fine programming. If you're just new here, we're going on a break. We'll be right back. We're rating every team's forwards, all right? And then I'm going to do a video on, we're going to average it all out, and then I'm going to do a video about whatever we average it out to be. I'm going to do a video, and that's going to be their score, and it's going to be the video. All right? Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. I got some people that pay the bills would like to say something.
And Nicole Howard from the Canine Country Club Resorts. Tracy and Nicole are both managers for CCC Resorts and work at the Windsor or at the club, one of 2 locations, both in Manheim, Pennsylvania. Congratulations on your 30th year anniversary of being in business. Let me start off by saying this. Steel Flyer stands behind this company 100%. Taken care of Steel Flyer's furry friend for the last 2 years now, and they are a one-stop shop for everything your furry friend needs. In fact, let's find out what our friends at CCC Resorts offer. Nicole, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. What are some of the great boarding services that you guys offer, and what do we have to do in order to get our furry friends taken care of when we are unable to travel with them?
Well, we like to bring everybody in for a tour first. That way they can see the behind the scenes, they can see where they stay, they can see where they play, and then we explain all of the fun things that we can add on to their reservation, whether it be one of our packages, either a nature walk, a ball time, or even a cuddle time.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. Boy, it sure sounds like a resort to me. So, how are you today, Tracy?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Tracy, tell me, is it true that you guys have both an indoor and an outdoor pool at the Windsor location?
It is true. We've got one of each, so we're able to offer year-round swimming. The indoor pool is a great option for dogs who are swimming for therapy or rehab. It's got that sloped entry so they can wade into the water. Our outdoor pool is a little bit larger and it's 4 foot deep the whole way across. And both of them are saltwater pools, so it's really easy on the dog's skin and coat.
Wow, that's very awesome. So then during the summer months, you have a much deeper pool outside and then a sloped entry shallow pool indoors for the dogs. Tracy, tell the folks how we can get some pool time.
Well, the first thing everyone does is come for an intro swim. We use that time to make sure the dog is comfortable in the water. We make sure they know how to get out of the pool safely, and we go over all the pool rules and etiquette with the clients as well. After that, they're able to schedule private appointments where they have the pool to themselves, or they can invite friends and have a whole group swim going on.
So after a dip in the pool, then it would have to be off to the groomers, right? I mean, our furry friends cannot go out looking their best. Nicole, what are some of the great services your top-notch groomers provide?
Our groomers, they specialize in full service grooms. We can do the basics, whether it be just a bath and a brush out or a blowout. Or for the extra pampered pooches, we can do nail dremels, we can do deodorizing soaks, and also facials.
Wow, man, that sounds like a resort if you ask me. Tracy, I know one of the main programs here at CCC Resorts is the WAGS program. The Steel Flyers dog is enrolled in this program. So why don't you tell the folks what is involved in this and how they can get enrolled?
Yeah, the WAGS program is our primary daycare option at the Windsor. It's designed to be a structured program for people who are looking for a set routine for their dog. They all come on the same days each week, which allows them to have set friends, and we know exactly what's going on with each group. So we do a little bit more activities and we build more into their daily routine there. But we've got other daycare options as well for the people looking for a little less commitment. We do an hourly care where you can drop them off and just pay by the hour. We also do a day stay option, which is great for the dogs that prefer human friends instead of making friends with other dogs. And then we have a traditional daycare option as well if you're looking for the occasional outing for your dog.
Wow, there you have it. A full service groomer, a daycare program, and an indoor and outdoor pool. What more could you ask for? Sure seems like CCC Resorts has everything covered. Remember, DOG, depend on God.
All right, let's get back at her now. Uh, we did the wings last. Now we're going to do what is that? How come that's happening? The Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers offense. With McDavid there, it's almost like pretty automatic, I would think. Like, if they had more support, it'd be nice. Buffalo D minus. Okay, so Edmonton Oilers are next. So everybody took off now because of the Whiteshell's got an A for the Edmonton Oilers. B plus for Mercer. Oilers B for Lauren. Yeah, it's their bottom 6. Like, they don't have a number. They don't have a third line center. Makes it tough to pick because they're like, the Oilers have like this. They're fantastic in some areas and then garbage in other areas. I think you give them a minus for Fogle. A minus. I like A minus. A minus is probably the average of what we just did here. A, B plus, B, A minus, or would it be B plus? Because I put them at about B plus, I guess. Mr. Stonehands, who's that? Oh, yeah, he does have, yeah. Fogle has stone hands. Yeah, just wait. I told my Edmonton Oilers fans, because this is where the analytics group doesn't really get it. Like, yes, Fogle makes it, his analytics look like his expected scoring rate is way higher. His expecting scoring rate is way higher than he scores, and that never changes. The guy is like the guy in basketball that can dribble through everybody but can't shoot. So I think the average there is B plus, so I'm going to go B plus for the Oilers. All right, next. Oh, shoot, did I cancel out my... I did, too. The next one is Florida Panthers. Ooh, this should be good. Florida Panthers. What am I doing? I like this. With their offense, with Reinhardt going there. Where the heck are they? Okay. They've only got 1.3 million. They've almost capped out. I think I know what mine is for sure. Let's see what you guys got. Panthers. B for Weichel, B plus for CL. Wow. Who are we missing here? Lauren. If you're new here, we're rating every team's forwards. So whoever just dropped in, you just tell us like from A plus to F minus our rating for every team's forwards. So far we're on. So see, we're waiting. We got CL, we got Weichel, we got Lauren. We're waiting for Mercer to give his Florida one. And anybody else out there want to throw in for the Florida Panthers? C plus, really? Wow, we're all over the place here. I got an A. So that is interesting. I think the average there has got to be a B. An average of B. Yeah, and we're going to be doing this for a video. So you guys, you're contributing to a video as we do it. In my video, I'm going to say it was just averaged out of everybody's that were here. Well, I mean, I just love that Reinhardt pickup. And you got Huberdeau, Barkov, Reinhardt, Barkov, Huberdeau. Bennett was rocking there. Verhage. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit rambunctious there. Maybe I should be about a B plus. But okay, next. The Los Angeles Kings. Should be interesting. Because they got a lot of, you're projecting a lot with the LA Kings because they got a lot of young players that could step up here. Like, Iafallo, Kopitar, and Brown. I mean, I'm not a big Iafallo guy. I think of most teams you wouldn't be playing this high on the roster. Adrian Kempe, is he going to make the next step now? He's got good speed, but there's not scoring. I think could still be an issue here, unless Velarde picks it up, which he could, or either one of Byfield or Turcotte come in and crush it, or Kaliev. I mean, they've got a lot of great players coming up, but then, Anderson Dolan, Jared Anderson Dolan, they got a lot of depth for sure. They're right on the press. Hey, K-Swiss, how you doing? Wow, Mercer's giving LA's a D. Mercer is giving LA a D for offense, for their forwards. Hey, K-Swiss, we're rating every team's forwards, and I'm going to make a video out of it. We're going to make a video out of it. So, so just tell us from A plus to F minus, and we average it out, and then that's the number they get. And then I'm going to do a video tomorrow, and I'm going to tell them it was an average of all the people that were on my show, what our score is. So should be fun. Where right now we're doing the LA Kings, and so far we have one person put it in for a D for the LA Kings with Mercer. I'm a little higher than that, I'll tell you that right now, but I'll wait till some people put some stuff out there. Kings C plus. You got a C plus. Whiteshell got an A. An A for the LA Kings? Wow. You're pretty high on some of I mean, oh wow. That's high. That's high. I want to say that though. I want to say that because this team could be really close to that. Well, I think I know where Whiteshell's going here. I think it's a little bit on the high side for sure. But they've got so many players that could come up and crush this year. Like they're just on the edge of being pretty scary. But the thing is they really haven't showed it yet. So I don't know if you can. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to put it up there, but I'll add it all together. So we got a D, an A, and a C+. D, an A, and a C+. That's all over the board. Who are we waiting for? CL, I guess. And K-Swiss. Or K-Swiss might be just watching. If you just want to watch, that's fine too. I'm going to go... I was thinking C+2, so... Got an A, 2 C+, and a D. So what would that average be? If we can get one more in, it would probably be easier. If we get one more person, put one in. Okay, I guess CL's out now. So I'm gonna go. I think the first thing that came to my mind was C+, so C+, yeah. King C+. Okay, next. The Minnesota Wild. Wow, that should be an interesting one. They lost mostly on defense, though, right? Greenway, Erickson, Foligno, it's sort of all over the place, this lineup. All right, I got mine. Minnesota Wild. Hey, Hockey News Report. We're rating every team's forwards, and right now we're on the Wild. So we're rating them from F- to A+. Yeah, well, I'm going to assume that Kaprizov is going to play here. So you said C+. John Weichel says C. Hockey News Report says C+. Wow, I have him higher. That was a little higher. I put B in my head. I'm a big Greenway fan, though. I think Greenway is going to be huge this year. Eck is going to take another step up. But yeah, that's based on Kaprizov being in there too. So C+, Mercer's B-, and I'm a B. And Weichel's a C. Yeah, I think they are. I think there is perfectly reasonable to believe that Greenway and Eck are going to step up big time this year. They've been improving every year. That's why I have them as a B. But I think the average here is B-, C+, B. And Weichel C. So I guess it's C+. C+. Wow. I know, that's why we're doing the average, and we're going to do a video on it. And then I'm going to put it out on Facebook for all the groups, and then they can tell me what they think theirs are. That's what's fun about it. I love just talking and debating, and then afterwards you can say, see, I told you, bragging rights, baby. Hey, TikTok, we're rating every NHL team's forwards here on YouTube. You can tell me in the comment section, or you can come over to YouTube on my channel, which is in the bio. Press the link, or search My NHL Pearls of Wisdom. Road to 1K subs too. Yeah, we're trying to get 1,000 subs. Okay, so next, the Montreal Canadiens. This should be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep mine to myself. I'm going to see what you guys say here. After losing Dano, picking up Hoffman, Drouin coming back. Man, this is tough. The Montreal Canadiens, I think, are one of the toughest ones here. Montreal D? You just don't like Montreal. Lauren Darkin, B-. Lauren is B-. Weichel is D. I'm having a very difficult time with this because I love Montreal's first line. I love Montreal's first line. But then after that, I don't like Hoffman. I love Kokoniemi. I love Gallagher. Mercer's B. Weichel D. Lauren B-. Yeah, that seems like the one. B-. B- sounds good. Mercer B. Okay, so we got B-, D, B-, B. Bill, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man. We're rating every team's forwards today, and we're at Montreal. We're going in alphabetical order. Hopefully we get it in within the half hour. I think we will. And then tomorrow, with whatever we come up with as a group, and I'm going to do this. This is going to be the ongoing series now. We're going to rate the forwards, the defense, coaches, general managers, all that kind of stuff like that. And I'm going to do a video on it the next day, and that's going to be my video for that day. So, Montreal C. Yeah, wow. I can kind of get that. Like, I am back and forth on Montreal. I don't like their third line much with Evans there. I don't like Hoffman, but I love their first line. I love Gallagher. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm trying to say is C. That's why we're all over the place. Kyle Mercer's got B. D, it looks like a C average, yeah. D, B-, B, B- for me. And C. I think it's C+, actually. Seems about C+. That's 3 C+ in a row. All right, so next one then. Nashville Predators. I have a, you got to figure that the Nashville's still going to add yet, but yeah, I think I got mine. The Nashville Predators. I got one in my head. C minus, B minus. Bill of F. Holy crap. We are all over the place here. C minus, B minus, Mercer C. In my head, I had D. I just, Johansson, I mean, they have no, Johansson and Duchesne, like, that, Hines got a lot out of that team, but on paper, I don't see them C. So we got B minus, C, D, F. Geez, I guess it would be a C. The average would have to be a C, maybe? No. What's the highest we have? B minus. I think C minus. C minus. That seems high to me, but that's all right. We're going to do it. The bottom pair for forwards. Johansson, though. Johansson. We got C minus anyways. That sounds about right, I suppose. They were going to be interesting because they did more with less. Like they didn't. What they have on paper and what they did last year didn't match up. So okay, next it's got to be New York teams now, right? New Jersey Devils. New Jersey Devils, I mean, this could be all over the place. It all depends on where you think they're, I mean, they got a pretty young group there. And they've been just, you know, they're getting better and better every year. Not to mention they got, sometimes defense does matter in a sense with their forwards because now they have some guys that can get them the puck. But, I mean, Kalkanen, like, if you think Hughes is going to make a big step, and Heischer's not injured this year, and then Zaka had a kind of a breakout last year. Jesper Bratt, I mean, then, of course, they picked up Tatar. One of the more interesting group of forwards in the league. Not too many shutdown guys, though. It's a very offensive group. Devils C+. Mercer D, really? Wow. I think I'm going to surprise some people with mine here. D. Is Hockey News still here? What do you got for New Jersey, Whitechel? We're rating every team on TikTok. Thanks for coming in. We're rating every NHL team's forwards. Just the forwards. So far we got a D and a C+ for New Jersey Devils. A. No, Vegas. They don't go Las Vegas. They just go Vegas. Vegas is at the end. Vegas chose to go with just Vegas because they like to be different. That's why I like them. A. Wow. Okay. I have a B. So we have a D, a C plus, a B, and an A. That looks like about a B minus to me. B minus. Next, New York teams now. Pretty sure. Yeah, New York Islanders. This one should be interesting. It's not a completed roster. That's the thing about the Islanders. Because they still have guys that, you know, I still think they're going to sign Palmieri. Yeah. Did they sign Zajac? I thought they did. I thought they signed it Zajac. I don't see him here, though. No. I thought they signed Zajac. Anyways, Lee's back. Barzal, Bailey. Beauvillier will probably take her up another notch this year. Wallstrom will probably take it up another notch. They got to add something. They can't have Ross Johnson and playing that high in the third, on the third line. And then, of course, do they sign Cizikas and all that stuff? New York Islanders. Islanders B. Whiteshield B. Oh, how come Seattle wasn't in there? Oh, Seattle's not coming up. Seattle's not for a bit yet. How about Seattle? Seattle's not for a bit yet. We're going in alphabetical order. B. Okay, so we got B plus for Mercer. Whiteshield B. New York Islanders. Okay, Lauren B. Who else we got in here? And I got B plus. So it's like a toss-up. We need one more person to make it a B or a B plus. Who else do we got here? Somebody in TikTok? No, we don't have anybody in TikTok right now. We got to hurry up, though. So, A, B, I don't know. There's B and B plus. There's no, you can't, like, give him the benefit of the doubt and give him B plus, I guess. All right. New York Rangers. I'm gonna go. What did you do? What did Lauren say? Lauren said B plus, right? Yeah. Mercer's A minus. A minus. That makes, I mean, yeah, I can make a case for that. Especially, I don't know if they're finished with that lineup yet, but as it stands right there now, B plus, A minus seems about right. What do you got, Weichel? Are you still there, aren't you? Weichel took a break. We got two B pluses and one A minus, so I guess that's B plus. Weichel's not around. Okay, next. Ottawa Senators. Wow, this should be interesting. All right, I got it in my head. The Ottawa Senators, I got it in my head. What was the A minus for, Mercer? Are you saying that's for Ottawa? No. Okay, good. That was for Weichel B minus, Sens D plus, Mercer C minus. And I had a C. So it would seem like it's a C. That's the average. C. Next. Philadelphia Flyers. Where's CL? Where the heck are the Flyers? There we are. Philadelphia Flyers. This is... man. Because they... Atkinson, Hayes, Farabee. Okay, I got it in my head. Philadelphia Flyers, what do you guys got? D. Oh my gosh. Mercer C minus. Wow. Weichel, was that B minus? Was that for Philadelphia? What was the C minus for, Mercer? That was for Ottawa? Flyers D minus. I had C plus. So D and D minus. Where is way? That is lower than I thought it was going to be. D minus is for the Flyers. Flyers D. I had C plus. Because I like the Atkinson move. But last year their offense was horrible though. So I guess we have C- for Flyers. C-. Pittsburgh Penguins. What's the A- for, John? Pittsburgh? Lauren says C+. Kyle says B. Are you saying A-? Wow. Forwards, for their forwards. Really? Again, Carter Heinen. Don't like Zucker. Malkin's healthy. Okay, A- for Pittsburgh. C+. Mercer's got B. I like I'm not sure I like their lower line, so I got B-. I think an average there is B. Penguins get a B for their forwards. Next, got to move this along a bit. San Jose Sharks. Actually, they're okay. I think you could be all over the place here. Oh, no Kane. No Kane. Yeah, I don't like their bottom six. I do like Bonino a lot better. But Barabanov, I mean, no Kane, no Kane, no Kane, no Kane, no Kane. Yeah, without Kane, and I know that they can't have him back, but F. Holy crap! I don't know if I would have went that low. Whiteshow goes B for the Sharks on offense. Wow, we're all over the place here. I was D. So B-, F-, F, and D. So what the heck? F and F buries it down a lot more. B- brings it up. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. So I'm gonna say the average is mine, like D. Sharks get a D. Next, I think it's St. Louis next. I believe. Yes, St. Louis Blues. It's a little better since they brought Buknevich, but I'm gonna get this to finish this. I did a thing about who's the second best player on St. Louis, and a lot of people said David Perron. They've got a pretty eclectic group there, and getting Saad was good. Like their top 6 is pretty good. It's pretty good. And then like their whole line, I don't mind their forwards really. See what you guys say about St. Louis. C minus, C minus, C minus. Wow. I did not have them that. I guess it's C minus then. Because whatever I say is not going to bring it up in much. C minus. Wow. I didn't think you were going to go that low, but everybody went C minus, so. All right. If anybody's new here, we're rating every single team's forwards in the NHL. All the forwards in the NHL, we're rating them. Tampa Bay Lightning. This should be pretty quick. I don't even have to look that up. I think this one should be done pretty quick. Hey, Sophie, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, I don't do lives on TikTok anymore. I do for hockey if you go over to my other channel. A. Why are they skipping? Yeah, it should be Seattle. Okay, you know what? I didn't forget it. It wasn't in my thing. That's why. Scrap that. Do Seattle. We'll do the Lightning now, and then I'll do Seattle. Lightning now. I give them. I'm still giving an A+ to Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm on here every day on YouTube, and I actually do a live TikTok. If you go to if you go to the Pearl of Wisdom show, my other account, I do, but it's all hockey. Everything's hockey. It's my life right now, Sophie. Okay, so we're gonna say A. I still say they're A+, but that's okay. All right, Seattle. We're Seattle. I guess we'll do Seattle. I don't know why the heck. Seattle. Okay. I gotta move this over there. Seattle. Okay, I got one for Seattle. Wow, Mercer D+. Wow. I actually gave them a C. So I guess the average there would be about D. Or D-. D. We'll give them a D. Seattle gets a D. Okay. And I'm the one that doesn't think they're going to make the playoffs. Okay, next. I got to find one that has Seattle in it from now on. Toronto Maple Leafs. Forwards. That includes Toronto Maple Leafs forwards. Like, I love their, they got 4 guys that you really love, and then everybody else is pretty much meh. So, I don't know. What do you got? I don't know what to give for Toronto. We're doing the Leafs now. How's Grandma? You mean Helen? Is that what you're talking about? What? Toronto A-. Are you on glue? Mercer A-, really? Whitefield C-. Well, I guess, when you consider Matthews, Nylander, and those guys can score like the way they can score, I guess you may be right. There, C+. Whitefield C-. Oh, you're so sour on your team. Mercer A-. Yeah, thanks. I'm off in about 4 minutes, Sophie. Thanks for coming on. You're awesome, though. I don't know what to do with this. So A, B+. I had him on a B. Like, I don't like their lower line still. I had him on a B because they can outscore with their top, 4 players can outscore. So I gave him a B. By the looks of it, B-. B-. Okay, next. Vancouver Canucks. Yeah, Vancouver Canucks, another one of those that have, like, their top end are just freaking off the charts. But, yeah, you know what? It's a pretty solid group. What do you guys got? It's a pretty solid group there. Lauren's got C-. Wow, that, again, we're all over the place here. I'm B+. C+. I think their top 9 is pretty fantastic, actually. Like Miller, Pedersen, Besser, Pearson, Horvat, Garland, Hoglander, Dickinson, Podkolzin. Their top 9 I really like. Wow. Yeah, everybody sees things differently, though. Who else do we got here? We got Lauren. Yeah, I haven't heard Whitechell yet. My C-, C+, B+. That is, we were totally off on that, totally different on that one. All right, I think I'm going to say an average of a B. An average of a B. All right, let's get to the rest of these. Oh my gosh, I gotta get here. I gotta do this quick. I gotta get off here. Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas Golden Knights. I got, until they fill that center position, I can't give them over a B. B minus, yeah. They got to fill that center position this year. A minus. It all depends on what you like, yeah. I got a B. So A minus, B minus, B. That's an average of a B, I think, or a B plus. We'll say B. B for Vegas. Next. I gotta make sure I put it up here. Washington Capitals. What am I doing? Yeah, that's all we are. That's what it is here. So, Cap C minus. Woo! Mercer B minus. That's what I had, Mercer B minus. So that would put it almost on the C plus-ish, maybe. Somebody just came in. Oh my gosh, no, I got them way higher than that. C plus, and the Jets, finally, I got them way higher than that. While we're way off there. I think Jets are B plus, B for sure, B. So we got B, C. We're rating every team's forwards from A to F minus, A plus to F minus, Sophie. C plus, wow. C plus B. That's a surprising one. I'm gonna have to put him in a C plus, and I got a cruise. So that's my full 42. Thanks. Tomorrow we'll be doing defense, and it'll be in the evening. So 7:30 to 9:30 we'll be rating team defense. We're rating the forwards from A plus to F minus, Sophie, of each team. Have a great day, everybody. I got to go. Thanks for coming in. See you tomorrow from 7:30 to 9:30 Eastern. Okay, bye.